Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? This is your boy, the Ace that runs the place, one half of the Royal Club Wrestling Podcast. You know what time it is. New episode today. We doing a new episode today, man. This is something that I talked about. I shared with my tag team partner over here. I already introduced myself, so let me go ahead and let my tag team partner, the world's famous tag team partner, introduce himself.
He is I. It is your main man, the franchise I was about to.
Yeah, I know you was about to say, yo. About to hit it with the other nickname.
Right. It is a franchise, better known as podcast Tribal Chief.
Yeah, so this episode is basically like I've seen something, or you know how you go on social media, whatever like that, you see all these different, picture like combinations and stuff like that, and it's always like, top wrestling this or wrestling that or whatever. Right. So what I did was I saw this one picture and I shared it with my boy over here, Chi. And I said, yo, bro, this would be a good idea for an episode. And basically the thing was wrestling Soulmates. Hold on. Soulmates.
You can do what you did last time.
What I did? What, this?
Yeah. You was like, they were doing it.
They're wrestling Soulmates. Together. Couple fellas, couple ladies bumping meat like this, just going religiously. Just going. Bumping. That's what Soulmates do.
I know.
Bump.
I know
that meat.
I know. And as we alluded to in the last episode, started seeing a couple, posts that was up there, Sammy and Kevin Owens, and then Triple H and Mick Foley. I think Triple H fought
all versions of Mick Foley.
I think he did.
Yeah.
I think he did. I know for sure the biggest one was Cactus, though. Biggest one was Cactus. But, so leading up to this, wasn't quite sure how we was going to do this.
Yeah.
Because, we talked about it.
Yeah, we talked about it.
But then we didn't really,
plan on it. Because there was a lot of there's a lot of stuff that happened within the time that we talked about doing this until we got to now. There's a lot of other distractions. I'll say that, other distractions that happened in the world that kind of had everybody all lost in the sauce and lost in the loop and all this other stuff like that. You got me dying on the hit. I don't give a fuck. I do it. I do it because that's just me, whatever. Like that. So you got that, you got him, he going through shit, I'm going through shit, we all going through shit. It's just non-stop. But we ain't stopping. Meat bumping. Meat bumping. So we talking about wrestling Soulmates.
I guess this is his new thing now.
Meat bumping.
Meat bumping.
Slapping that. Slapping that meat, man. Hey.
Okay, so.
All right.
We said we were going to do 10.
It's probably going to be more than 10.
My list is more than 10.
Yeah.
My list is way more than 10. Mm. But I know, because one of the things that I asked you about was, were we doing current or were we doing past?
Yeah, I said, I guess it don't matter. I mean, because I feel like 20, if you go back 20 years from now to, let's say, 2022? 2002?
Yeah.
2002 to now? That's a lot. That's a lot of, you know what I mean?
That's a lot. But
that's a lot. Then if you go back further.
Right. But then you got to think
90s.
Because I was thinking about it and I was just like, okay, are we bringing... Because this is primarily a WWE AEW
pretty much
type of
pretty much
show.
AEW ain't really
right. even though they do have one or two honorable mentions.
Yeah.
That I can think of, but I mean, we have ECW. Like, I was thinking about some stuff, people from ECW, but then I was like, nah, I was thinking about WCW. Then, you know, I know a few, when they see this video, they may throw out other names.
Yeah, Impact,
yeah. New Japan. Things like that. So
Impact TNA.
My list is comprised of just WWE.
I'll probably just go with WWE because it's like it'd be hard. You got to think WCW. You got to really think about it you got to really, you know, maybe Sting.
I do have somebody. I do have some.
You know,
like I have some that I'm thinking right now. Yeah. They're not on my list, but I'm thinking right now.
Who else? I'm trying. That'd be tough. I think Vampiro had a few with somebody that
Sting.
I can't remember. Sting, he had a Vampiro? Yeah, he did have a Vampiro.
Yeah, because remember the iconic shot of Sting and Vampiro on top of the Tron, and Vampiro set him on fire, and Sting fell from the back, and you just seen like the silhouette of Sting going down. Like it was that. I remember that. I
remember the one thing. I think Vampiro did something like it was like a nail in the coffin match or something like that. I think it was like a coffin match, or whatever. And he came up from the coffin. And this nigga had blood like gushing out of his mouth, like real crazy. Yeah, it was like a lot. It was crazy. I was like, dude, yo, this dude. Yeah, but I feel like more comfortable. Let's just say WWE.
Okay,
let's say WWE. It just makes more sense.
Okay, so.
Seeing, especially too, a lot of people been in those different companies, so it's pretty much like all those companies is all together. So wrestling in general, mostly a lot of people been in WWE. So
wrestling in general. So I don't have mine in no order. I should start it.
It don't matter no order. We ain't got no order.
Okay,
we just going.
When you bring up, I'll say within the last maybe you said 20. I'm gonna say the last 10 years, right? The one pairing that I feel is like in the top 10, if we had to do a top 10, which I said we were going to do, but we're not. I don't know what the hell we're doing.
Yeah.
The Miz and Dan Bryan.
I was going to say, we don't know what we doing. You don't see no paper. There wasn't no paper print or nothing like that. What usually is a paper printed out.
Right.
Y'all see a paper. When you see one of us lift up a paper or some shit like that, I know we got something. We got a list formatted. But nah, for today, we just said, fuck it.
But then you got to think, like, if it's you give your 10, I give mine, it would be more so like, how I was thinking is like, okay, I have mine and then you have yours. Yeah. So there wouldn't really be a need for paper because I'm not going to know what your 10 is. You're not going to know what my 10 is.
Okay, so we're just going off of
until
I think we can still do that.
Yeah,
we can still do that today. So we can still do that regardless.
So I threw Dan Bryan and Miz out there.
Dan Bryan and Miz. That's 10 years. Yep. I'm trying to think. 10 years. 10 years. Let me think. Just chemistry. Because people don't know what Soulmate is. It's about guys that got chemistry. Guys that got good chemistry inside and outside of the ring. So I go, you know what? Would this be a cheat code? Would this be a cheat code? Our truth versus everybody? Because our truth it's like everybody's soulmate. Like he's cool with everybody.
He is. He
just makes everybody cracks up.
Yeah, but then it's like, what match per se would you say?
Our truth, John Cena.
Are you talking about when Truth went heel?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then now you see he's like, John Cena's my hero type stuff. Like that. It's fucking hilarious.
Okay. I was gonna say maybe when Miz and Truth linked up.
Oh yeah, I like that.
As a tag team, and then they was kind of doing their thing.
That was a good thing.
I forgot who they were exactly.
That was a good joint.
Fought for the tag team titles. But okay, so you said R-Truth versus everybody.
R-Truth versus everybody. Hell, R-Truth and Camilla was great. Like the pairing and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Like I said, bring back mixed match challenge. I love that shit.
Okay. So This one,
we might have to go 15. We might have to go top 15.
Listen, it might have to go longer than that.
Yeah.
This one reminds me of another soulmate one that was first as it was a friendship, but then it turned ugly. Right now, we don't know where they stand. Becky and Charlotte.
I like that one.
Becky and Charlotte.
I like that one. I like that one.
Cause it's so, cause like those stories is the ones that
real.
Because you really see that raw, like they used to be friends. Like they were, like they both said, like we were best friends.
Yeah.
You know, and now where they are now. And it's like that competition to be number one has kind of stained their relationship. And I believe Charlotte might have said something out of pocket to Becky or vice versa.
But I think before Charlotte, because I remember they had these spat. It was kind of like they was getting real for a minute. I remember one time, it was like at a show, and Charlotte, both of them was champions at the time. Charlotte grabbed, I think Becky was the Raw champion. Charlotte grabbed her title, walked up to her, and like gave it to her. But she threw it at her kind of like, but it was kind of like, I felt like that was her kind of like.
You're talking about when they had the swap titles.
No. Not when they had the swap titles. This was when like, this was like a show. This was like on, like, it was like, it wasn't on air. It wasn't on air. Okay. So somebody recorded, it was like, somebody recorded it from like a high view.
A live show. Yeah,
from a live show, whatever like that. And like, Charlotte like had the title. She's walking with her title. She got the Raw title. She, Charlotte's walking or whatever like that. Becky's sitting on the outside of the ring. Charlotte takes the title, gives it to her, and walks off. But I felt like that was kind of like we cool. I'm still mad at you, but we cool.
Okay, I thought you were talking about that when they got drafted to the different brands and they had to switch titles, and it was that spot where I think Charlotte Charlotte dropped the belt.
Nah, not that one. Not that one.
Okay.
Not that one. So, we're going, I gotta go to the ladies. We're going to the, like, who, AJ Lee Paige.
Yeah.
Full
circle, too. Full circle, because it was AJ Lee who dropped the belt to Paige, and then AJ's last match was at Mania teaming up with Paige.
Yeah.
So full circle.
Yeah.
That was, I'm surprised you didn't say this one.
I already know. But if you go with the one I think you're going with, I can counter that one with a new one.
Okay.
With a different one. Okay.
The boss and the role model. Sasha Bailey. That is
classic.
Arguably, dare I say, the greatest match in TakeOver history?
I was going to ask you this. Is that the longest rivalry from NXT? Or longest, longest soulmate pairing from NXT?
No. It's Sammy and Kevin Owens.
But, I mean...
Because they go back ROH.
They go back, but I'm talking about NXT.
Well, I gotta remember when because did they all join?
I feel like they all came
at the
together.
same
Yeah,
time?
I think they all got there.
So they all came at the same time. I think they're tied. I think Sasha and Bailey's tied with Kevin Owens and Sammy. But then if you want to give the little with the ROH, it's
right.
It's them two.
All right.
So
my counter to that one, folks, is we got the role model once again, Bailey, and the EST of WWE, Bianca Belair. These two have had a hell of a rivalry so far since these two started. And I was like, Bailey is the perfect person for Bianca to feud with when Bianca was kind of coming into her championship, championship role or whatever like that. So it's just now to see it come back full circle down there in Saudi, whatever like that. I feel like Bayley's gonna win the title again.
I do too.
Yeah, I feel like Bayley's gonna win the title again. That's gonna possibly bring in Becky Lynch coming back in, like we talked about before. Becky Lynch. I don't think Bayley never really fought on the main rosters like that.
And then for everyone that probably has seen since the recording, since we're taping this now, the cryptic video that Sasha dropped on her Instagram when she says something good is coming in like this month of November. They've been talking about like the intro, the dirty intro now. Her and Naomi's back in the footage.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are like, oh, they're coming back.
Now, I say this, CD is coming back. Naomi's contract expired first. Sasha's still signed. So maybe Sasha was like, okay, let Naomi get her paper. Naomi deserves her paper, right? Sasha, maybe she resigned or something. Maybe she got a new deal or something like that. But I think Naomi was like the first, I think probably like the main priority for that because Naomi felt like I think she deserved to get paid.
Yeah. So they're talking about possibly them two joining Damage Control. That's a little rumor that's going around.
That's a lot, though. That's a lot for that group, though.
But if you get them on there, that's 5. And then you have Bianca and then Lexa, Asuka, and then you get 2 other people.
Charlotte come back.
War Games.
It's
not going to be the same without William Regal.
Oh, yeah. Damn, my bad.
It's not the same without William Regal.
My bad.
I mean, it's...
You throw Raquel in there?
You know what? Honestly, no. I can see they've been teasing what's her face coming back? Mia. They've been teasing Mia Yim coming back. Maybe Raquel. Maybe.
Raquel and Shotzi right now is kind of like the pairing as a baby faces or whatever like that.
Yeah.
But
Becky, I mean, would you bring Becky back for War Games, seeing those if that's like a high-end match? Like, injuries could definitely happen there.
Yeah.
And she's just coming off of her injury.
Nah, I wouldn't have her come back for that. Nah.
No. So, okay, so you said...
That's Survivor Series. How many Survivor Series do you go do? I mean, because you got the men, you still have men's and women's.
Yeah.
Survivor, dang, that's...
Yep.
Dang.
So, we have you said Bianca and Bayley. I'm gonna switch it now. We're gonna go with the next rivalry, the go-to. Whenever this division is kind of like, all right, we're down and out. We need a safe belt. We need a safety net. Who can do it? Usos, New Day.
That's dude, classic.
Classic
rivals, dude. Classic. Just soulmates, dude. And no, Big E, bro. I miss you, Big E, man. Damn, man. Fuck Ridge Holland, bro. I know it wasn't his fault, man, but damn, man.
But yeah, definitely Usos New Day. Obviously,
New Day.
We're seeing that they're hinting
another goal.
They actually announced I seen on Twitter before we started recording that apparently on SmackDown next Friday, the winner of the Brawling Brutes Usos is facing the New Day. Which
probably gonna be the Usos.
Of course it's gonna be the Usos. They're not losing.
You know what I mean? Dang, we go tag team? Shit. Could I think of a tag team off the cup?
There's only one other tag team. That I can think of.
Current?
No.
Damn. The old joint be like Dudley's. You got all 3.
Yes.
Dudley's, Edge and Christian, and the Hardy Boys.
That's a threesome right there.
Yeah, I'd be bumping on that one. Yeah,
That's arguably the greatest tag team rival.
Yep.
The inventors of the TOC.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So, this one is an Impact rivalry that moved to the WWE.
Oh, shout out to Bubba and Impact right now, killing it right now.
Yeah. Samoa Joe. AJ Styles. Wendy.
That's a good one.
That's
a good one.
So, who you got after that one?
You know what? The AEW. Shout out to AEW for this one. And they brought back my boy, Double J, Jeff Jarrett versus the Icon, Sting.
Was that ever really a...
Those boys was going from WCW to TNA Impact. Those boys got beef. Those boys had rivals.
Okay. We're not
a good one. That wasn't a good pick. That ain't feel good coming out my mouth. That wasn't a good one coming out my soul. But when I saw his reaction, it was like, boom. It was like a comedian. I got this joke. I'm about to hit you with this.
No, it was like when they revealed who was under the Sting mask.
Right.
Took it off and the crowd was like, who?
Oh, I'm thinking about something else.
No, I'm talking about
the joint that happened. Yeah, it was like, who the fuck is this guy? Like,
That was bad.
That was bad.
That was like...
And that was Double J that I was like,
I watched it.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, no reaction is
that's the worst. That's the worst.
That's
the worst you can have right there.
I would take the boring. I would take the because you're generating something.
Right.
That dude didn't generate shit.
Nada. Zilch.
Okay, you brought up AEW. I did say there was AEW
sprinkles in there.
MJF, CM Punk. Even though it was short-lived.
It was short-lived.
But man.
Hey, hold on. Sammy Guevara versus the Locker Room.
Yep. Got that right.
Right.
Got that right. Who's next? No, I got another one. See, we're on the cut. We're on a roll right now. Got another one. The only one
making fun of AEW.
Only one.
He all right.
Jade Cargill. Shout out to my man JD NY 206. My man is the only one that beat Jade Cargill.
How he beat her?
He got her out of character.
Oh.
He got her out of character. Twitter is flaming her. The wrestling community is flaming her for her attack on JD, and then the match was under 2 minutes. You hyped your match with Maria, which I completely forgot she was part of the Ronda Rousey Horsewoman. Yeah. And then you had to bring out Vicky Guerrero and Nyla Rose to distract that match. To get fans from not paying attention to that match to paying more attention to Nyla and Vicky.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
He even said it. He was on his page. He was on his YouTube talking about he wanted to get a shirt that said the one behind 41 and 1. Like, he wanted to do some shit like that.
That's funny. That's funny. Shit, speaking of Jade Cargill, we get into this like Jade Cargill versus Shad Moss. Bow Wow. Shout out to Bow Wow. Bow Wow is a fucking legend out here, bro. Shout out to Bow.
You know Bow's my guy.
Yes.
I don't know what the fuck you know.
Take that giant down, Bow Wow. Take that giant down.
Okay.
You look at Bow Wow bodies, man. Bow Wow got an impressive list. Man. He get Jade Cargill.
He not getting hurt.
He might. It's Bow. This Mr. Charles, that's Shad Moss.
I know who that is.
Roll Bounce.
I know who that is.
Like Mike.
I know who that is.
Come on, Mr. 106 in Park. Himself.
Back to our list.
What's Soulja Boy at?
Oh, God.
Let's get him in.
No.
I was the first. I was the first rapper.
Next up, I have Randy Orton and Edge.
I'm surprised you ain't go through. You already know the easy one. The easy one. Randy Orton and
Oh, it's there. It's there. It's there.
Come on.
He's one of the people that I said that's like on my list about 5 times.
About 5 times, bro. John Cena.
You know? John Cena.
Oh, my bad. I cut you off.
Mm-hmm.
Another great Soulmates. We talk about Kevin Owens and Chris motherfucking Jericho.
Yes. Yes. I did not have that on the list. Good call.
Yes.
That is a good call. I have John Cena again, and I have Edge.
Okay. Would John Cena and JBL be on that list?
No. I will put JBL and Eddie. I'll put JBL and Eddie on that list. Who else? I have another Edge and Taker.
Mm-hmm.
They had a nice little
Edge and Kurt.
I did not have that on there. So, matter of fact, I don't got no Kurt on here. And that's weird because I was like, thinking about it now, I'm like, okay, there's Kurt and Brock.
Kurt and Brock. Edge and Kurt. Kurt and Stone Cold.
Yes, but I wouldn't say it was like the
top of the. Kurt, when he left WWE, went to Kurt Samoa Joe. Mm-hmm. Kurt AJ Styles. Kurt Sting. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Kurt. I mean, you gotta say it. Kurt and Benoit.
Yeah.
You gotta
go.
You gotta put Benoit.
Jericho.
Yeah.
You know.
Benoit got a couple. I'm sorry, I know a lot of people don't fuck with Benoit, but Benoit got a few.
Would you say Eddie and Kurt?
I don't know. Cause they had a good little run, but I don't know if that was it. That was good. I think Kurt would have been like, yo, that was I think Kurt would say that was one of my favorite rivals. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But I even go Kurt Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
Was funny. You know what I mean? Kurt Shawn Michaels.
Just go sexy Kurt.
Huh?
You know what?
Sexy Kurt.
Sexy Kurt. But that was one of Shawn's best Mania matches. I mean, we do know he's known as Mr. WrestleMania, but that's probably his top 5.
Yeah.
Him and Kurt. Okay. This rivalry was created one of the biggest moments in wrestling history, the pipe bomb. Mm-hmm. CM Punk, John Cena. I'm
gonna let you rack out. Go ahead, rack out 5 because I think we went on a tangent. I threw out like bad joints.
I got more. Okay, these are more current. Well, these 3 are more current.
No more Punk joints? Just them 2? MJF and Punk and Cena? You ain't gonna have Punk and...
No, that's what I have. Because I really like...
Punk and Hunter?
They didn't really have a match, though.
Yeah, they did. Was it when I United Champions?
I don't think they never really
Yes, they did. They had a match. No, Punk and Jericho.
Punk and Jericho was there.
Mania.
Punk and Jeff Hardy. Because that's when he was doing the whole straight edge thing.
Yeah. Punk in the Shield.
He was with the Shield.
He feuded with the Shield after a while. When the Shield kind of like broke off, I think he was more. I think he was trying to transition into babyface or something. He fought all 3 members of the Shield.
Speaking of the Shield, Moxley, aka at the time Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins,
Mean Dean, yep.
Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns,
yep.
Can't never knock that. And then, which I think is the new. This is the newer version of an old soulmate couple, which is Gargano and Ciampa.
Yep. That
is the new edition or the updated edition of Triple H, Shawn Michaels.
I still like Seth Rollins, Matt Riddle. I still like that idea. Like 2 guys don't like had personal issues,
right? But
kind of like squash it to be professional. It was like, well, not really squash it, but it was like, yo, we could be professional. Like when Seth was like, we could be professional. Shit
I know in Seth's interview with Ariel Helwani,
yeah,
he basically was like, yeah, but like I still don't like him.
He's like, yeah, I'm not gonna hang out with him, have a beer with him, or anything like that. Yeah.
Let me think. Going back to Edge and Matt Hardy. That's another real life
shit.
Making it into a storyline. Yeah. And that one was like, that was some real shit.
I was gonna say with him and Kane.
Edge and Kane?
Yeah.
You could say. You talking about with like the whole Lita situation?
I think so.
Because he was trying to marry
This
Lita.
Kane without the mask.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kane tried to throw him down the stairs in the wheelchairs, stuff like that.
Edge and McFoley.
Edge got a lot.
He got a lot.
Shit, Edge and Roman had a little thing going for a minute.
They did, but I wouldn't like when you think of when I think of that, like wrestling soulmates, I don't think of Edge and Roman.
Oh, even now, Edge and Christian.
Funny thing, I've been binge watching Raw.
Yeah.
Like old Raws. Right now, I'm on like the invasion angle.
Yeah.
I'm at the Survivor Series part where I'm actually watching the Raw episode where Vince laid out the challenge to Stephanie and winner take all for Survivor Series. And I remember watching, I think it was on that same episode of Raw where Edge and Christian had beat up Edge backstage, and was it Mark Jindrak, Sean O'Hare? They were back there with them, and he was like, the worst thing that happened was Mom gave birth to you. And it's just like when you watch that shit, and then when you realize that like they never, like they were best friends, but they weren't really brothers, it was like, yo, that's weird. Like,
but it made you believe it because it was the stories. Because at the time,
we didn't.
We had the internet and nothing like that.
Well, we did, but we wasn't
like that. And wrestling wasn't as where it is now.
Right,
as popular. It wasn't all these blog sites and all this other crazy shit. Back then, he was doing shit like trying to get like news of like fucking Lita and Trish Stratus and shit like that. He was wilding.
So I have Triple H, Mick Foley.
Triple H got a lot.
Triple H, The Rock. Triple H, Shawn Michaels. Stone Cold and Triple H.
Yo, I was thinking about that, dude. I feel like I can't think of any memorable Stone Cold Triple H shit that sticks out to me like that. I was watching, again, I was binge watching Raw. And it was when Austin came back. This is when they were trying to figure out who ran him over. Yeah. That was the start of what I think was in that, like, this is why I say these two are
because they had their No Way Out feud. They had their No Way Out match, the 2 out of 3 falls.
Yeah.
And that was the first match was a regular match. Second match was a street fight. Third match was the cage. And Triple H won that, But I remember watching that, and I remember just watching everything build up to it. And it's just like these two really do have like great chemistry. I know it's kind of hard to be like, and unless you like really go back and watch it, it'll be like, I get what you're saying, where it's like you can't really think of one. Yeah. But because like, I'm big on Triple H, I know like that I remember that match. I used to watch, that was one of my, I watched that. I watched No Way Out more for that match than any other match on that card. And that was a loaded card. Like you had Rock versus Kurt for the title. That was the match. That was also the match where I think it was Kane and Jericho that fought. That was when Right to Censor. That was when Jerry King Lawler got fired. Like the next day. Yeah. He got fired. So that was a little nice little combo right there between Triple H and
Yeah, because I really was thinking about that. I was like, damn, I can't think of nothing that sticks out between Triple H and Stone Cold for me. I know Stone Cold Rock most definitely. Stone Cold, like Undertaker, Stone Cold. Dude, that when he had Stone Cold on the fucking cross, shit like that, like, it was wild. When it was the
corporate ministry.
It was wild, bro. Just
when he tried to embalm him.
Yeah, Stone Cold and The Rock, obviously. Stone Cold and Mick Foley. And it's just like, it's just like, bro, I'm like, Stone Cold and it was just like, man, I just couldn't think of nothing like with him.
Now, here's the one, though.
That was some tough shit.
Here's the one.
The Rock?
No.
The Rock.
Even though they may have 1 or 2 matches, and even though he's technically not a wrestler, Austin McMahon.
Yeah.
That is like the ultimate.
Of course.
That's the
easy.
Ultimate
That's too easy.
Soul pairing.
That's too easy. That's too easy.
But it was like one of those things where it's like, do you put them in the wrestling soulmate category? Because they had like the St. Valentine's Day Massacre cage match. Yeah. But they never really had matches.
I'm thinking about this one. WCW Soulmate. Sting, Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that.
For the soul of WCW.
This was probably, in my opinion, the first, to my recollection, going back to being a kid, that I seen a rivalry that started off as in-ring, but then it spewed out to personal, which is Bret and Shawn.
Yeah.
That was, Montreal Screwjob.
Yeah.
And how that just lingered for years.
Right.
Bret and Austin. That was a good one.
See, Austin got a lot of old school joints too.
Right.
He got a lot of throwbacks, man. Not trying to say he old, but Stone Cold got some early days joints.
We gotta throw. We had mentioned Taker a few times, so we gotta throw Taker and Mankind, Undertaker and Shawn, Undertaker Trip,
Taker Kane, Taker Brock,
Taker and Brock. We gotta go Roman and Brock.
Roman and Taker. No, Roman and Brock. Oh, right. My bad. Okay, would this be Soulmates, even though they never had a match, Taker and Sting? Because it's just
what if. That's a what if.
Yeah, because they always like the franchise of WCW, the franchise of WWE, never got to see it. Every lot of people say like, why would you really, because you think it really don't make sense.
When you really look at the character of Sting, like you look at the character of Sting, and you look at the character of The Undertaker, it wouldn't be a good pairing though. Like if you put him in, like if you try to build a story, because you would have had to make Sting either be the Crow, or if you wanted him to be like the way he was in Impact when he was like Joker Sting.
Yeah.
But like if you took like Sting before he created and built this, like those two characters.
I would have because I think it really started because of Scarecrow Sting. Yep. Yeah, it was like that one was the one that made people want to do it. You know, so I think that I could throw that one up in there because it was a what if, and it's just like I think even to this day, like older generation wrestling fans be like, that's the one they throw in there all the time, Sting and Taker. You know, even though it never happened. Now I did watch. Speaking of watching throwbacks, I did watch the Survivor Series when Sting made his debut WWE. That shit gets me every fucking time. I love that. That episode just gets me every time.
Drew McIntyre and Sheamus.
They buddies. Those are friends.
Those are friends. They say, Triple H said it. Triple H and Shawn Michaels said it. They was like, your best rivalry, your best matches is with your friends. Yeah. Because it's like, you can take all your frustration out on them, and it's understandable. Right. So, yeah, I would say Drew and Sheamus definitely as a good one. And then my last three are more definitely, these are old school, like early 90s. Yeah. Maybe even like late 80s. Yeah. But it's just when you think about those names, it's like it instantly clicks. Steamboat Flair. Huh? Steamboat Flair. Ricky Dragon Steamboat.
I'm like, Steamboat Flair. I'm like, what did you say? I'm like, what?
Macho Man and Jake the Snake.
Come on, Macho all day.
And I mean, we don't acknowledge him as much. We don't talk about this man as much. About
Hogan,
right?
Hogan Warrior.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. My brother was a Hogan fan. I was a Warrior fan.
That's like Batman, Superman, right there.
That's what me and my brother are like. So like. Whatever it was his go-to, I found the same, but just in the opposite form. Yeah. Like Superman, Batman, Prince, Mike.
But you gravitated more to Prince now you got older.
No, I've always gravitated to Prince. Okay. I was always big on Prince.
Oh, you always fought with Prince.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, like, because I was younger, I couldn't really listen to Prince like that. Yeah. Because
because Prince was talking about sex.
And, Mike was Mike. So
Mike was innocent. He was, hello, everybody. Hello.
So.
Hello, Charles.
Jordan, Kobe. Right. So it's always been like, he's a. Well, I mean, in wrestling though, he's more. His guy was always Undertaker. Yeah. So I mean,
he's a Rock. Y'all also love the Rock.
Yeah.
Too. But is there anybody like if he was like he liked the Rock? Was it somebody you'd be like, I gotta get opposite of the Rock because of my brother, or is this y'all?
No, because we both fuck with Rock. We both like.
But would it be somebody? Even though you fuck with the Rock, you be like, yo, I got it.
It would probably be Trip.
Probably Trip. Okay.
Yeah, it'd probably be Trip because it was like. Rock, Trip, Austin,
that crew, that main, that crop.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of anybody. You know who I was thinking, but they only had one match, and this is recent. Aleister Black and Velveteen Dream.
That was a good rivalry. That was a good joint. That would have been great. Damn, man, that just make you think like Velveteen had all that potential and he just hell, Ricochet and Velveteen.
Yeah,
was nice,
but I love
Black.
that.
Yeah, Black's and Dream was better. Black
because it was the whole entire like say my name.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh man, this dude Velveteen is such a oh my god.
He having a moment.
Oh, shut up.
What did it say?
I don't know. My watch is corrupted. Dude, The man was literally like
He had the world in his hands. He had it
the
right there.
world.
Triple H loved him.
His hands.
Triple H loved him.
Triple H loved him. The man like embodied so much of like Ravishing Rick Rude with when he came out and it just had the people like he just the mind games that he played with his attire and just
I love one of my favorite parts of that rivalry was when Dream popped up behind fucking Aleister Black. You just see Aleister Black come with his raw ass entrance, and all of a sudden you see this black dude come out with his hair, whatever crazy. Like, I was like, yo, man, put the hands on him. You know, that was a good one. That's a good one. I'm trying to think who else. Mickie James and Trish Stratus.
Yeah, not Mickie James. Lita, Trish Stratus.
Lita and Trish Stratus. Mickie James been around. She got some joints. I think Mickie James and Alexa Bliss would have been dope. It did. It stuck it out.
Yeah.
Rhea. I think the next big they had like Rhea, Raquel, Bianca.
I was about to say definitely
big three.
Rhea and Bianca.
Yeah.
I'm wondering why they're not going with that. Like, because they were supposed to fight and then Rhea got injured.
Now Rhea's on fucking judgment.
And then, but no, because remember, she had won the number one contender spot.
Yeah.
And then I guess she got injured and then she fell to the wayside.
Yeah, but you know how that happens though. You get hurt. It's hard for you to get back into that that rotation when you come back from an injury. It's really hard for that. Unless you got to be like one of the top of the tier people. You know what I mean? Like if Becky Lynch come back, she's gonna right into the heavyweight. I mean, right into the women's title picture. I'm trying to think who else. Anybody new? Cora Jade and Roxanne Perez.
Yeah, but I think that's gonna
new little soulmates. You know, best friends. You know. I like what's the name? The dude from Gunther and the other dude from Dragunov or whatever his name is.
Oh, Dragunov. Yeah.
Yeah.
Former used to be in NXT. Kyle O'Reilly, Adam Cole.
Yep.
That was a good one.
NXT back in the prime, like prime NXT, man. They had some rivalries, man. They had some shit going on, man.
Yeah, I will even throw Samoa Joe and Finn out there.
Samoa Joe and Finn.
That was a good one. I mean, nothing. I don't think there's a rivalry in NXT that's touching that Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
Andrade and Black. Not touching it, but I'm just saying those two.
Yeah.
Andrade and Black.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
That was a good one. Is there anyone else? I don't think so. I don't think I have anything.
Yeah. AJ and John Cena.
Yeah. That was a good one. Miz and John Cena.
Yeah, I was trying to think more for Miz too, because I was like, Miz been around for a minute.
Miz been around for a minute, but it's Dolphin Miz.
Dolphin Miz, yes. Dolphin Miz for sure.
Mm-hmm. And I'm thinking about something for Big E, but I don't.
Big E don't got nah. It's more so Big E with the new day,
right?
Big E than the Usos,
right?
Because it was more Big E, Xavier, and the Usos than Kofi, whatever. You just throw Kofi. You just threw Kofi in there. Kofi, Randy.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Would you say Big E and Bobby?
I was gonna say Big E and not Big E, Bobby and Brock.
That's a new one. That's a new one that everybody was like clamoring.
Everybody's clamoring for it. That we finally got it. Then it's like People want some more.
I think it's leading up to a pit match.
That'd be dope.
I think it's leading up to it because that's the only way with Triple H like running it. Triple H knows what the fans want to see, and Triple H is going to give the fans that. Yeah. The only thing I don't want is Daniel Cormier there. I don't, because you know what's going to happen if you get Daniel there, it's going to then draw Brock and Daniel. Like people want to see that.
Yeah, I think people.
But I wouldn't want to see that at the expense of having him sit there during a Bobby match. Yeah. I want to see these two, and then down the line we can get Daniel and.
Speaking of Soulmates, Soulmates is people just like the fit that fit MVP Bobby Lashley.
Yeah.
MVP, not MVP. What's my man name? Man of the hour.
Leo Rush.
Leo Rush and Bobby Lashley. Love those two together.
We talking.
Love those two together.
So now are we going like Soulmate as far as management wise?
I'm just throwing that out there.
Cause I mean, listen, we got Zelina, Andrade. Yo,
you know what's funny about those Zelina, Andrade, and Alistair is Alistair is married to Zelina. She manages Andrade. If you ever notice, Andrade never beat Alistair Black while he was in WWE.
No.
Never. I said, listen, she was like, listen, I don't give a damn what you do. You ain't beat my husband. And Andrade had to take it like a champ, man. He was like, all right, bro, like, I get it. Never beat him.
Obviously, Brock and Paul.
Roman and Paul. Just Paul in general. Paul just anything glistens.
Undertaker and Paul Bearer.
Yep. Miz and Damian Sandow.
Yes. That's great. Yes. Damian Sandow. Man, wow.
R-Truth and Lil Jimmy. It ain't real, but it's fucking hilarious.
Who else?
Triple H and Eugene.
Why is that drawing a blank for me, though? That's definitely drawing a blank. Because I don't remember Triple H and Eugene ever.
Remember, I think it was like Evolution and whatever like that. Eugene came in the picture and he was like, well, who's your favorite wrestler? He's like, The Rat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember now.
Yeah.
Shit, who else do we have? Mankind and Paul Bearer. Paul Bearer and Kane.
Melina. Johnny Morrison and Johnny Nitro.
Because I can't, because the backstage stories that I heard about.
I heard.
And then him.
Yeah.
And then, we didn't even throw Batista in the picture. Batista and Triple H. Batista and Eddie. No, they didn't really. They were more teammates.
Batista and Ray. Yes.
Yo, I was watching that fucking segment where he turned on Ray. Ray is so funny. Like, they said the best version of Ray is when Ray is getting the shit beat out of him and he's about to cry. Like, that's the best. Because he looks like a kid. Because he's terrified. Yeah. Like, I remember when Batista had him on the apron. He's like, you are my friend. And he was like, Batista, Batista, like, that was like, damn, dude. And it's just, Batista was a big ass, like, that motherfucker was just.
Give me what I want. Give me what I want. Is this what you want? Give it to me.
Evolution and the Shield.
Yup. Yo, Shield was beating their ass. Yo, shit. Your evolution couldn't stand a chance. Oh, shit.
Damn, who else? Who else we got? I don't know.
Ryback versus everybody.
I hate Ryback. That used to be my guy in the game.
Yeah.
I used to love that dude in the game. But
Meat hook, clothesline, and shit. That fucking shell shot.
I hate it. Now I can't stand him. Did we go Jericho Cena?
I think so. No.
No. Jericho Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
That was a good one. Especially, even though it's not, from my understanding, because my mentor, shout out to Jay, told me this. Because he texted me, because this is back when A&E started premiering their biography joints. And it was the Shawn Michaels biography. And he texted me, he was like, top 5, right? So we're talking. And he goes, yo, what happened to Shawn Michaels' eye? And I was like, I think it was when Jericho threw his face through the whatchamacallit. It wasn't. It was Kane. Kane apparently big booed him. And it messed his eye up. And that's why now he's
our favorite demon. Our favorite demon fucking Kane.
He kicked the shit out of it. So yeah.
That's why Kane ain't never win no titles like that. He fuck shots like he's like, man, fuck.
But speaking of that, did you, because we off subject, off mic, off camera, you were talking about belts, right?
Yeah.
Did you see that they have
yes. You
the
talk about
Brothers of Destruction joint?
I hate it. They getting out of hand now. They starting to get out of hand now, these fucking creative belts, man. I'm like, y'all gotta chill the fuck out.
They are.
Yeah, but I think the Raw's one, the 2 Raw's ones he made was the Taker one and the Triple H one.
Yeah.
I thought those two. I like that the Mankind one too with the like the mask is like around that shit hard, but these starting to come. These starting to do a little bit too much now. Yeah. These fucking creative belts. I saw that half and half like flames and half just whatever dark shit or whatever like that. Man, come on, man. Y'all doing too much.
They are. So I think that's it.
That's it?
I think that's it for Soulmates.
Wrestling Soulmates. Is there any rivals in the future, or is there anywhere did you want to see wrestling, like, we know that could be like Soulmates in the future?
Honestly, I would love for Becky and Ronda, Charlotte and Ronda,
Sasha Bianca again?
Sasha Bianca can have potential, but it all depends on.
Sasha got to be the bad one. Sasha got to be. Sasha's best at her best being a heel.
Yeah. I honestly want to see more tag teams. Even though I know it's not really.
Yeah.
You know,
tag teams ain't really popular like that.
I want to see more of like a tag team type.
I like the Creed. Like, I've been putting it out there. Y'all already know I love the Creed brothers. So, like, give me more of them.
You know what?
In there.
It's new. We didn't talk about it, but it's new. Imperium and the Brawling Brutes.
Yeah.
That is just, that's a match made in
yes.
strong style.
5 stars. 5 stars all around.
Definitely.
5 stars all around. Like to see what happens, you know, Street Profits.
I would have loved to see them continue it, but I understand why they kind of cut it short. Street Profits and the Usos.
Yeah.
I would love to see maybe a Street Profits and New Day.
Yeah.
But Street Profits got to go heel.
Street Profits Imperium?
Nah, I don't think so.
With Giovanni and the other dude?
I don't think so. I couldn't see it.
Street Profits of the Brutes?
Well, let me say I can't see it. It's just,
yeah.
You know, I'll maybe like seeing them in the ring once or twice.
Or Dawkins Ford feud. See what that might look like. If they break them up.
No. I told you what I wanted. And if this happened, I'll be all for it. If they split Street Profits up, Montez, Ricochet. That'd be a dope one. Not even a thought I just thought of. Cedric Alexander, Mustafa Ali. They had some
Main event.
Buddy Murphy,
Mustafa Ali. Mustafa Ali and fucking T-Bar. On main event, just Mustafa Ali, just get Mustafa Ali out. He that boy. Ali that boy. Ali that boy.
Definitely is.
Ali that most definitely that boy.
Definitely.
Enzo in the cruiserweight division. Hey, how you doing?
I'm surprised he hasn't get called up.
Oh, hell no. He ain't doing it. Trip ain't doing it.
Why not? That was his guy.
He ain't doing it, bro. He look crazy now, bro. He ain't doing it, bro. He ain't doing it, bro. Charles,
Yeah,
listen, bro. I'm telling you, I'm telling one of you this, like, bro. You be let Triple H hire all these motherfuckers back to go fuck that locker room up and watch what happen. You gonna be like, watch what happen. Watch what happen. Oh, another rivalry, Soulmates, Triple H, Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
A whole other levels.
Yep.
Don't let Vince come back. I'm hoping Vince
He not coming back.
I'm hoping Vince come back.
He not coming back. The only time Vince coming back is when he get inducted in the Hall of
I'm
Fame.
hoping Vince come back.
It's the only
And
time.
fuck shit.
It's the only time. He's not coming
I'm
back.
hoping that motherfucker come back.
19
Come
point,
back, Vince.
what is it, 19.1 million?
Yeah, so it was a lot. It was a lot of bread. There's a lot of goulash. There's a lot of goulash they spent on that shit. But boy, oh boy, if you hear, no chance, that's what you got. I'm going to call you that moment. That moment, I'm like, Charles, it's over. It's over. Vince has come back to fire all these motherfuckers. And AEW, back on time. Oh, shit. Oh, I said I'm a proud hater.
You are a proud.
Proud hater. And I want everybody to embrace the inner hater. I ain't trying to be like, but embrace, if you a hater, bro, if you know there's some shit you a hater about, embrace it. Be that. It's good. I like being the hater. Sometimes it's just good to be the villain. It feels good sometimes, man. Sometimes you just got to be the villain.
Okay.
Right, and you looking at me because you know what you don't like, and you about to your villainous. You know, bro.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
But you said you
It's fun, bro.
you out here. You
Embrace it.
Yo.
Embrace it.
If you like, because I was about to say something. But I'm not going to.
What?
Because it's not wrestling related.
Okay.
It's not wrestling related.
What's it related to?
It's related to
Do it
the
like-
petty.
Do it like
Petty.
who petty?
You.
Why am I petty?
You're petty. You're Facebook petty.
Oh yeah, I am petty. Yeah, I am Facebook petty. I'm mean.
You and another person be going at it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
If you happen to like this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up. The bar. If you have not subscribed to this channel, make sure you subscribe to this channel. And if you have subscribed and you haven't been getting those notifications, make sure you hit that notification bell at the top.
Sir.
And if you are just listening to this on any of your audio where you get your podcast from, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to us on all streaming platforms or wherever you get your podcast from, whether that is Apple Podcasts, Google, Spotify, Anchor. Oh, fuck. You messed me up with the yeet. Sorry.
And if you not, check us out on Instagram at RCW_podcast on Instagram. You see the boop, 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 boop. Go ahead, click on that. And so are we pretty much done?
We done.
We talk about Soulmates, podcast, wrestling fans, Soulmates. The franchise, the Ace. We have Scissorman franchise on top of the We out.